Hey, it's Dave of Flipper Force, and these are my top 5 books on how to flip houses. So the first book that I have here is the book on rehabbing houses. So this is a book that was written by Jay Scott, and it takes you through a step-by-step process of how to flip a house from start to finish, essentially. So the first couple chapters are going to take you through the deal analysis portion. So how do you analyze a house flipping deal to determine a profitable deal? It also goes into how to find deals, and then it's going to walk you through the management process. So once you actually get a property under contract, how do you manage your contractors, how do you schedule your contractors, and how do you manage the rehab process? And then it's going to take you through how you can sell your property for top dollar and top profit. So this is definitely one of the top books that I would recommend if you're a new house flipper that's just getting started, that needs to start from the beginning and learn the entire process from start to finish. The second book I'm going to recommend is another book by Jay Scott. It's called The Book on Estimating Rehab Costs. So this book is going to take you through a guide on how to estimate rehab costs on 25 different common repair categories on your projects. So roofing, siding, painting, electrical, plumbing, any kind of work that you typically see on a rehab project. He's going to break that down by each category. So each chapter runs through each repair category, and then it gives you cost ranges of what you can expect for each repair, and then it details out what you should write as a scope of work for each repair, and then how you can get bids from your contractors. So this is going to be a great resource for you if you don't know how to estimate rehab costs and are trying to learn the best way to estimate rehab costs on your projects. This will be a great resource for you. A lot of the information that we have in our Flipper Force estimating software, a lot of the categories that we have in there are really kind of based upon what we've got in Jay Scott's Estimating Rehab Costs book. So this will be a great resource for you if you need to learn how to estimate rehab costs for your house flipping projects. The third book that I'm going to recommend is called Flip. It's How to Find, Fix, and Sell Houses for Profit. So this book is really going to be another step-by-step book similar to the book on flipping houses. It's going to walk you through the entire process of initially buying a property, financing the purchase, evaluating deals, and then managing the actual construction of the project, and then selling the flip when you're done. So again, if you're looking for another step-by-step book on how to flip houses, this would be another good resource for you as well. So the fourth book I'm going to recommend is the book on negotiating real estate, and this is another book by Jay Scott. So if you can't tell, I'm a big Jay Scott fan, but this book is going to walk you through strategies for buying properties from home sellers, so that way you can get the best deals, and then when you go to sell your house flips to new home buyers, you can maximize the profitability of your flip. So if you're looking for tips and strategies on how to negotiate real estate, I would definitely recommend you pick up the book on negotiating real estate. So the final book that I'm going to recommend is more for rental property investors that are going to buy a property and then rent it out long term. But this is called What Every Real Estate Investor Needs to Know About Cash Flow and 36 Other Key Financial Measures. And this is written by Frank Gallinelli. And this is basically going to walk you through how to analyze a rental property. So it's going to walk you through 36 key financial measures. So it's going to talk about net operating income, cash flow, cash on cash return, return on equity, internal rate of return. It's just going to walk you through all of those different formulas and calculations that you should consider when you're analyzing a rental property deal. If you have any questions about any of these books that I have here today, you should be able to find them all on Amazon.com. So just type it in there and do a search, and you should be able to find them there. Otherwise, you should be able to find them in the link below on our page. If you have any questions, let us know. Thanks.